Hi everyone, it's Tony Richards and welcome to the Life Focus. Well, today I want to talk about leadership habits. Leadership habits. I think it is particularly important that we all understand our habits. And we all have them. We all have habits, don't we? We all have them, and many of us do not understand how habits really do control our lives. And habits do. We can't help it. Think about this for a minute. When you get up in the morning, you have a morning routine, don't you? You know what? You get up out of habit, and you do this out of habit. You probably drive the same way to work, go back home, to school, to the market, wherever you are, you do it out of habit. You sit at the same seat at the table and in meetings out of habit. I've noticed that. I've watched several meetings that I go to, and the people who come in, they sit around in the same spot. And sometimes somebody will sit at, or I'll sit at their seat, and they'll come in and they'll say, "You're in my seat." It's a habit. It really is. You see, you do many things throughout your day out of habit. We all do it. Leaders need to understand their habits, and those of whom they serve, they need to understand. The people that you serve, they have habits as well. Habits are not necessarily good or bad. They're just habits. I would like you to think about your leadership in a new way today for just a couple of minutes, and then I'd like you to try something throughout the day. I would like you to think of yourself as a leader who inspires others to action, and you do it through your habits. We really do. We can say things, but you can do this by leading by example. It's so important to me that a leader leads by example, basically walks the talk. If you say you're going to do it, do it. If you say that I'm going to do it and you can't do it, let someone know why. I always tell people in business, if you tell someone I'm going to get back to you within 24 hours, get back to them within 24 hours, even if it's to tell them you're not done and you need another 24 hours or 48 or whatever it is. But you see, good leaders are very cognizant of that, and they make it a habit that they get back. Good leaders learn to respond and not just react. They learn to respond to situations, not wait for something to happen, then, oh gosh, what am I going to do? And boom, out the door they go, and they just go in all different kinds of directions. Good leaders know how to respond because they prepare. That becomes a habit too. Taking accountability for not only your actions, but for those you lead as well. How many times have I seen people, something happen in a business and a leader will be called into an office, or you see this on sports teams where coaches call one over. What happened? What'd you do? Well, it wasn't my fault. You see, Tony dropped the ball. You see, Tony didn't get this done. You see, this and this and this, when a good leader will just say, you know what? It happened. I will take care of it. It won't happen again. Or we'll reduce the risk. And that's what good leaders do. It becomes habits for them. It just becomes, okay, I'm part of it. I lead my team. So I have to take control, and I have to be the one that takes the lead on this. After all, they are following your vision and your direction. So why do you get mad at people? Why do you get mad at family members when you tell them to do something and then they do it, and maybe it's not done the way exactly you would do it, but they did it. They did it, and you have to understand that. Help that to become a habit for them. Teach them, show them. Examine your leadership habits and begin to adjust and review and revise as necessary. We all have to do that. Stop teaching others how to follow and begin empowering them for future leadership. A leader does a great job of telling people what to do, but a lot of leaders don't do a good job of preparing people for their leadership. Make that a habit. Help others. Well, ask them, what would you do? How would you handle this situation? What do you think about this? Don't just tell them or give them the answer. Good leaders, they're not only looking to you, your followers, but they're depending on you. They are depending on you. They are. Instill good habits in future leaders. You have to instill those habits. Be present in the moment for everyone. This habit will let everyone know how much you do care by being present and being in that moment. Also, good leaders developing habits, develop a habit of prayer. You see, this is most important for a great leader. You need strength and wisdom, and this only comes from God. I'm sorry, you may be good, but you're not as good as you think you are. You need God with you. You need God to develop your leadership. Pray every day. So in these few minutes, I hope I touched an idea or two for you to work on for your leadership habits, for your life, for work, for your family, whatever it is. Remember, be yourself as a leader. Be strong. Pray over everything. Understand the power of your habits. You've got a lot of power in your habits. Develop a good attitude. This is a habit as well, developing it. Love and help others to grow in their abilities. Make a daily to-do list. That's right. Every morning, make a daily to-do list. It really does help. It becomes a habit. Habits become actions. Limit your phone calls to 5 minutes. It's not easy to do for everyone, but when and where you can, do it. Keep an idea notebook with you at all times and record your thoughts and your ideas so that they can then turn into action and habits. Remember that habits decide your future. They really do. Take a look around you. Think, and I know in these difficult times it's different, but you're developing new habits from these times. Be aware of that. Look at that. Think of that. Be an opportunistic, right? Is that the way you say it? It's an opportunity before you. Take advantage of it. Be positive. And above all, go forward. Hey, thanks for listening today. I hope that you'll work on your leadership habits, no matter where you are, whether it's just yourself, whether it's your family, whether it's friends, whether it's community, church, whatever it might be. It's important. We need to do that. Write me at TonyRichardsSpeaking@gmail.com. Check out my website at TonyRichards.net. Have a great day. Be safe wherever you are in the world. God bless. We love you. And remember, develop those leadership habits, and you will go forward.